It's the book of Matthew, chapter 16, and verse 1. The Pharisees, also with the Sadducees, came and tempted him, desiring him that he showed them a sign from heaven. He answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say, it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning, it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, you can discern the face of the sky, but can you not discern the signs of the times? And first and foremost, call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem Yahabushai, Bahashem Rahakwadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the 144,000, the elect men of the nation of Israel that's teaching in truth, sincerity, and diligence for the sake of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahabushai. Lord willing, this lesson may be edifying and straight to the point. Hey, can you not discern the signs of the times? The events that's taking place globally here in the planet Earth, and even the condition of the people in the earth is all pointing fingers towards the end times, man. The things that's taking place on the earth is pretty much just end time events, and also with the people, end time behavior, man. You know, the Lord said, verse 4, a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign. That's what everybody want. We are school at, and we are church at. You know, everybody want a sign. You know, a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign. And there shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonah. Yeah, the prophets prophesying the destruction of America. You know, and he left and departed. You see? So this is the sign that you get. And each thing that's taking place here in the planet Earth is a sign of the times you're living in, which is the end times. Everything is pretty much wrapping up, coming to its boiling point. Like he tell you in 2 Peter, the 3rd chapter. What manner of persons ought ye to be, real quick. 2 Peter 3 in verse I'm going to give verse 11. 2 Peter 3 and verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, you see? Because even reading up, you know, it's giving you a glimpse into the nuclear destruction that's going to take place here in the society. That's going to melt the elements with fervent heat. But even leading up to that horrific event that's going to take place here in the earth, is going to be led by a plethora of horrific events that's going to lead up to that, man. So all these things, and what manner of person ought ye to be? Seeing that these things is unfolding in the earth, man. You know, because it's only going to get worse. It's going to intensify far beyond your understanding, man. You see, that's why the Lord tell us, 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 1, but of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. Yeah, the day of the Lord is going to come unexpected, man. But the only way to be prepared is to watch for the signs, man. Watch for the things that the Lord has told us of that was going to take place in the last days. You see, if these things is none of your concern, if you're not watching for the prophecies, well, you're gonna be taken unexpectedly, man, and you're gonna be destroyed in the evil times. You see, it says, for when they should say peace and safety, then sudden destruction. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? You know, everybody looking for peace and safety, but it shows you right here that the things that's going to take place is going to be far beyond your expectations, because you're looking for peace and safety. But the Lord said then sudden destruction. You see, in the T, it says then disaster will fall upon them suddenly, you know. And this is ultimately what's going to be taking place. Disaster after disaster after disaster. Destruction upon destruction cometh, man. You see? Then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape, you see? And you won't be able to escape because you was in a peace and safety spirit. You weren't looking for the prophecies. You weren't looking for the things that the Lord spoke to come to pass in the latter end. And it's going to catch you unexpectedly, man. Because while you caught up with the affairs of this life, the Lord is creeping up on you, man. You know, to pretty much disturb your peace and your safety, your plans, man. It's an AI picture out there with the Lord You know, he got a paper in his hand and it has your plans written on it, and he's getting a sincere chuckle out of it, man. You know, laughing because your plans is gonna come to naught because his plans is gonna be accomplished in the earth, man. And it's ultimately to bring forth evils, destruction, you know, to ultimately beat down this country, man. To weaken America, to reduce the resources and the convenience, you know, the luxuries here. Everything's going to be reduced, and it's going to be done through prophecy unfolding, man. Verse 4, it says, "But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that they should that they shall overtake you as a thief." Yeah, we're not going to be caught by surprise when the power go out. We're going to know perfectly what it is. Oh, the Lord warned of a power outage. We're not going to be caught off guard when the famine comes because the Lord warned you of a famine. All hell break loose, insurrections, seditions, uproars of the people, invasions and things like that. Concentration camps, store closures, job losses, poverty picking up, widowhood, drafts, war drafts and things like that. That's not going to catch us by surprise or unexpectedly because these are the things that the Lord warned of. Natural disaster, man. Disaster after disaster. You see, the people that's in the spirit of peace and safety are going to be looking for things to get better. But the wise whose heart is in the house of mourning, we're looking for things to get worse because the Lord said through much tribulation, it all goes back to what the Lord say, man. You know, so we're not going to be overtaken as others. Why? Because he said, ye are children of the light. And the day, it's like, and the children of the day, we are not of the night nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober, you see. So other people pretty much sleep. That's why the Lord said, yeah, you hypocrites, you can discern the face of the sky. You know when it's for the rain. You know, Jake at work talking about, man, hey, it's going to be Mavericks and the Celtics. I got my money on the Celtics. The Mavericks coming, man, but the Celtics are going to take it. Celtics in game 7. Yeah, you can make predictions on the NBA finals, but yeah, you don't know the time and season you living in, man. And that's why Jake gonna get these people here, you know, these Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latino, Native American Indians, you're gonna be taken in an evil time, man. You know, tell you that in Ecclesiastes 9 and verse 12, it says, "For man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in the evil net, and as the birds that are caught in the snare, so are the sons of men snared in the evil time, when it falleth suddenly upon them." You see, these things going to come suddenly upon you. You're going to get caught by sudden tragedies, man. You know, and it's ultimately because you're not looking for them. You see, you pretty much too caught up with the affairs of this life, but that's why the Lord said, haste thee to flee from these times. Why? Because things is going to grow, man. The evils is going to grow. The convenience is going to reduce. The resources is going to reduce. You know, this is 2 Ezra 14 and verse 13. It says, "Now therefore set thy house in order and reprove thy people." It says, "Comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption." You see, but it started out by saying, set your house in order. You got to get yourself aligned with the will of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Come out of that dead estate. Come out of the dust of America, Babylon the Great, and come back to the obedience of the scriptures so that you can be in order and you can be on par with the will of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Then you can start, reproving the people, comforting such of them that be in trouble, and renouncing corruption. And he said, let go from the mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. You see, returning to the obedience of the scriptures, man. Because the Lord said, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. For look how much the world shall be weakened through age. So much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. You see, things is ultimately going to intensify, man. You know, and real quick, just got a few videos and an article to go into to show you these things is growing in the earth. And this is from May 3rd, 2024, a flooding in Brazil. People trapped on top of houses, man. You know, houses collapsing while people in the midst of the flood. Hey, look, man, the Lord put the ocean on the ground, man. You see? Fish is falling out the sky May 1st, 2014. It's like 2024 in Saudi Arabia. You know, May 10th, 2024, 300 people died in the flood in Afghanistan. You see? And these things is growing in the earth, but these are just signs of the end times. It says catastrophic flood. This is from Newsbreak. It says catastrophic floods kills more than 300 in Afghanistan, washes away entire village, man. This is what the Lord is doing in the earth, man. You see disaster upon disaster, destruction upon destruction, man. And this is ultimately the will of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. You see? Another article from Newsbreak, it says, world coming to an end. You see, these things is being acknowledged, man. Because prophecy is taking that center stage. It says, Kenya town cope with life underwater. Even towns in Kenya, you know, is being hit with floods, man. Look at that. Yeah. You see, and this is just the works of the Lord, man. You see, it says dozens killed as flash flood and cold lava flow hit Indonesia. Sumatra Island. You know, and this was just 2 days ago. So yeah, you got those volcano eruptions that's happening in Indonesia, along with a flash flood, man. And this is just the works of the Lord. You see, these are those end time symptoms, man. You know, it says thousands of Canadians forced to evacuate as massive wildfire burns. You see? And this is just the will of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai unfolding in the earth. Yeah, it's a possibility of more from the dry heat. It's a possibility of more wildfires and droughts, which is going to cause the famine to grow. You see? So these things is happening, man. Right under the nose of the people. The niggas so caught up with the affairs of this life, worried about the NBA finals, not knowing that the Lord is creeping up and bringing forth the end. You see? This is Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 5. It says, thus said the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, in evil and only evil, behold, is come. An end is come. The end is come. It watcheth for thee. Behold, it is come, you see? So, yeah, the end is near, man. You read in the NLT, it says the end has come. It has finally arrived. Your final doom is waiting, you see? So this is what you're seeing taking place in the earth. And it's not like we're not warning you. You're just not taking heed. You know, Ezekiel 7 and verse 14, they have blown the trumpet, even to make all ready. But none go into the battle, for my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. You see? So the wrath of the Lord is upon you, man. It's upon this land, Babylon the Great, and you're going to see it intensify and grow. But yeah, I pray that you was edified. Giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Mahakodash. Lord, with us in this video. Shalom.